All right, here we go. What was once hidden in the darkness of the night, let me tell you now, has now been revealed in the broad daylight. So you better look before you leap. Still water runs deep. What you sow you will reap. 'Cause you're the one who's gonna weep. And I know you will reap what you sow. Yes, I know you will reap what you sow. Yes. Arise from out of your slumber, else your days will surely be numbered. Yes. Don't just stand there waiting on time, because time will leave you behind. You better look before you leap. Still water runs deep. And what you sow you will reap. And you're the one who's gonna weep. Yes, I know you will reap what you sow. Yes, I know you will reap what you sow. Na 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 na. Whoa. Yes. Look before you leave. Don't you know that still water runs deep? All right. Cheers, everybody. How's everyone doing? Cheers to Instagram, cheers to Facebook and YouTube. My name is Devin. I'm doing a Gregory Isaacs tribute today. Gregory Isaacs passed away 10 years ago, the 25th, October 25th. So that is Gregory Isaacs Memorial Day. And so I thought it would be cool to play a bunch of Gregory tunes, because any excuse to play a bunch of Gregory tunes, I will take. He's one of the greats. We'll talk about him as we go along. That was a tune called Look Before You Leap, early Gregory. Kind of lesser known. I'm going to play some lesser known Gregory. I'm going to play some more known Gregory. Some of you guys sent in some requests, and the ones that I knew, I definitely am working in today. So this is one called Philistines. It's off this record right here that you see up here, my number one. And yeah, I guess it's a lesser known one. I had never heard it until like not too long ago. Not too long ago. All right, here we go. What a la la, yes. What a la la, according to the field. The Philistines are at my heels. Got to make a run, 'cause they're behind me with a gun. But there is one thing I've got to say, I'm not doing any sentence for what I don't know now, no now, no now. I'm not doing any sentence. That's why I've got to go. Yes. According to the field, my feet are my only wheel. Still I've got to live, although I'm the fugitive. Yes, there is one thing I got to say, I'm not doing any sentence for what I don't know now, no now, no now. I'm not doing any sentence. That's why I've got to go. Yes, I've got to go, yeah. Oh yes, oh yeah. Yes, I've got to go according to the field. The Philistines are at my heels. Yes, I've got to make a run for it. They're behind me with a gun. Got to let you know, I'm not doing any sentence for what I don't know now, no now, no now. I'm not doing any sentence. That's why I've got to go. Got to go, yes. Got to let them know, yeah. Yeah, bound to live, even though I'm a fugitive. Oh, yeah. Got to let them know, yes. Philistines, tribute to Gregory Isaacs. All right. Gregory is one of the great, there's that like top tier of Jamaican artists that have the combination of like a lot of material, because there's a lot of great one-offs that didn't record much. But those artists that have got a big catalog and most of it is good, And Gregory, especially in the 70s, you can't go wrong with the Gregory Isaacs album from the 70s and 80s too. He's one of those, and he's known as a singer, and I think he's one of the great songwriters of Jamaican music too. His lyrics are great. So I'm doing Gregory Isaacs tunes today. Here's another one off that same record. It's called I Am Struggling, and this is probably my favorite Gregory tune off that record. And let's see if I can play this little lick that's at the top. I'm struggling along the road. I'm so all alone with my heavy load. Just partiality, 'cause every man have a right to be free. It's some of us, yet they still can't see that we are living in a world of temptation. And it seems someone put a spell upon our nation. Yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 bing, bing, boom, bing, boom. Dum, 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 dum. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 quang, 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 quang. Bum, 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 bum. I know someday I'll surely reach my destination, where we live into some good, clean civilization. So set me free from captivity and stop from dealing with brutality, 'cause every man has a right to be free, but some of us, yet they still can't see that we are living in a world of temptation. And it seems someone cast a spell upon our nation. I'm gonna break it. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. I'm gonna break it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, boom, boom, bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-hum, bum, 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 bum. Woo! I love that tune. I'm Struggling by Gregory Isaacs. This is a Gregory Isaacs tribute. As always, I am taking donations because, as always, nowadays we are out of work, us musicians. So any donations you would like to forward would be much appreciated. The Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, and the PayPal is Man-Like-Devin. So thank you all very much. You guys have been donating like every week, and it helps so much. All right. So to continue with the Gregory Isaacs tunes. By the way, if you have any requests like expanders tunes or whatever, like I'll break up the Gregory Isaacs with some of those if you want to hear them, because I definitely want to play what people want to hear. But I got a bunch of Gregory tunes I want to play. So this is a classic. I'm gonna do a little medley, right? I'm gonna do the classic Night Nurse, and then I'm gonna go into another tune. And if anyone can name that tune, you'll get little Gregory bonus points. All right, here we go. Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Woman, tend to the sick. 'Cause there must be something she can do. This heart is broken in two. Tell her it's a case of emergency. There's a patient by the name of Gregory. Everyone sings right here. Night nurse, hunger you alone can quench this thirst. My night nurse, the pain is getting worse. My gosh, I don't wanna see no doc. I need attendance from my nurse around the clock. 'Cause 'cause there's no prescription for me. She's the one, the only remedy. Night nurse, oh yeah, only you alone can quench this thirst. My night nurse, ooh, the pain is getting worse. Sla-na-na-na-na. If I could reach the border, then I would step across. So please take me to the border. No matter what's the cost, 'cause I'm leaving, yeah. I'm leaving out of Babylon. Leaving out, I'm leaving out of Rome. Leaving out of Rome, I'm leaving out of this land. This place could never be your home. Say we want go. Say we want go. Say we want go. Say we want go. Where the milk and honey flow. Say we want go. Africa, we want to go. Say we want go. Where the milk and honey flow. If I could reach the border, I know I'd step across. So please take me to the border, and I will pay the cost, 'cause I'm leaving, yes. I'm leaving out of Babylon. Leaving out, I'm leaving out of Rome. Said I'm leaving out of Rome. I'm leaving out of this land. Leaving out, this place could never be our home. Say we want go. Say we want go. Say we want go. Say we want go. Where the milk and honey flow now. Say we want go. Africa, we want to go now. Say we want go. Africa, we want to go. Yeah. So that's Night Nurse and a tune called Bordered. Yeah, Scott Bickford says this might be one of those tunes. What's up, Scott, by the way? What's up, Rachel? What's up, everyone? This might be one of those tunes that he recorded for two different producers and changed the title. Yeah, I think you're right, because I feel like there's a version of Borders that I had on a tape that is like not the one you usually find on LPs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure like he either did two versions, or like there's one that has like horns and another that doesn't, or something like that. So, but in any case, the version I love the most is the one with the U Brown DJ toast at the end of it, where he's like, Roll the river Jordan, roll. Some say roll the river Jordan, roll. That version's my favorite. The Expanders, like way in the early days, used to do that. Like the whole thing, I would do the whole toast and everything. But never remember it still. But yeah, so this is a Gregory Isaacs tribute. Let me know if you want to hear some other stuff, and I'll play that too. I see a Thanks for Life and a Merciless Deeds request, so I'll get to those in a sec. I do want to play one more Gregory, so I'm gonna play another Gregory tune, then do some of these requests and come back to Gregory, because I have like 20 Gregory tunes I want to play. I don't even know if I'll fit them all in, but we'll see. He's got so many good songs. Like, I always knew he had a lot of good songs, but when I was trying to make a list of like what to play, I was surprised by the amount of tunes that I already knew. I was like, whoa, I know how to sing 20 Gregory songs? That's crazy. And then I was like, it makes sense, because he's such a good songwriter. So here we go. This is one of my favorites. Big up my brother John Miller. This is a tune that him and I love. He kind of like, I always loved this song, and then he pointed out one of the lyrics in this song that he loves, and then after that I was like, yeah, that's true. It's a great one. So this one's called Words of the Farmer. It's on this this record right here. You can see it on Facebook, maybe on Instagram too. Yeah, the Cool Ruler LP, which is one of those like great albums, bad cover records. I mean, it's not a bad cover, but come on, what is that? Maybe I just don't understand it. But here we go. Words of the Farmer. I won't let you take all the fruit of my soul. While you work a plan, yes, I'm the one who sweats and toil. Now when there was no water to water the crops, I cried and I cried, and I used my teardrops. Oh. 'Cause I knew I was capable all day to put some bread up on my table. Yeah. Said I sweat and toil so hard, I won't let you take away my vineyard. No bakra, no masa, do-do-do-do, barrow, no-no-no-no, do-do-do-no, oh-oh-oh, do-do-no-no. When there was no one to give me a hand, I tried and I tried, just as an awful man. Ooh yes, ooh yeah, no. Now my fruit has come to perfection. Yeah, yeah. You're heading it in my direction, yes, but I won't let you take all the fruit of my soul. No, 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 no. While you work a plan, yes, I'm the one who sweats and toils. Yes, I am the one. I'm the one who sweats and toils. Yes, I am the one. farmer. Yeah, that's for John Miller. He was the one who like pointed out the line, when I had no water to water the crops, I cried and I cried and I used my teardrops. And I was like, that's songwriting. And that tune was always like an anti-capitalist anthem in my head. I won't let you take away all the fruits of my soil. While you work a plan, I'm the one that sweats and toils. This is why reggae music is ever relevant. All right, so there was a request by, what's up, Opie? There was a request for Thanks for Life. So why don't I do that, and then I'll get back to the Gregory Isaac stuff. So here we go. Be a shelter to me, and I will do all the good I can in life for you. Oh, surely you have to be in life done most holy. Be a comforter to me, and I will do all the good I can in life for you. So clearly you seem to be overall the best thing truly. So thanks for life, yeah. Thanks for life, yeah, yeah. Thanks for life, yeah. Thanks for life. One time, stand up in this life, yeah. Gonna keep hanging on sometime. Deep middle night, long to survive in endless time. All through the darkest feeling, wanna keep setting on some light. Deep middle night, long to survive. So thanks for life, for joy and my feeling, for in a bed to leave it upright. When war officers attempt big night. Thanks for life, all doubt and misgiving, for all the ways that people unite. Thanks to behold in my sight. And now I ask of my Father, give me strength, lead me over deep water. I aspire to be ever inspired. And now I ask of my neighbor, teach me wisdom to do better. And I never will tire of good words towards her. Thanks for life, yes. Thanks for life, yeah, yeah. Thanks for life, Lord. Thanks for life, yes. Ooh, oh, oh. Holy for all that sweet things about her. Only loneliness is without her. Even time love seems to doubt her. Never can lose, cause I found her. So be a shelter to me, and I will do all the good I can in life for you. So clearly you seem to be in life done most holy. Be a comforter to me, and I will do all the good I can in life for you. So clearly you seem to be overall the best thing truly. So thanks for life. Thanks for life, yeah, yeah. Thanks for life, yeah. Thanks for life, yeah, yeah. Thanks for life, for joy and my feeling, for in the bed to leave it upright. When war officer attempt big night. Thanks for life, all doubt and misgiving, for all the ways that people unite. Thanks to behold in my sight. Thanks for life. Ooh, All right. Thanks for life. There is, that song is from Expander's second original album called Hustle and Culture, but then Walshy Fire of Major Lazer did a release where it's Thanks for Life, and that tune is on it, and then that same rhythm is used for a bunch of other artists to sing over. And if you never heard that, go check it out. Just look up the Expanders Thanks for Life and find the album called Thanks for Life, and there's a bunch of great tunes on there, man. So big up Walshy Fire, big up my brothers in the Expanders. The Expanders are doing some amazing things right now. They just put out a 2-song EP of Toots tribute tunes on Easy Star Records. You can get it on Spotify and all that stuff right now. It's called Two for Toots. Go check that out, man. Cheeky's just destroys it on vocals, especially on the Love Is Gonna Let Me Down tune. Wow. Cheeky's is an amazing singer. Go check that out. All right, back into some Gregory Isaacs stuff right now. Okay, so speaking of Expanders, this is a tune that me and Butcher used to like sing in the early days, and we used to always sing it even like throughout the years backstage as a warm-up. This is a Lee Perry production of a Gregory Isaacs tune. It's got to be in my top 5 Gregory Isaacs, called Mr. Cop. Here we go. Please, Mr. Cop, cool down. Down to the ground, yeah. Cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down. Hear me when I say, cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down. Put a smile on your face while passing through. Oh, Mr. Cop, put away all that frowning, that awful screw. Mr. Cop, we just sipping a cup and having some fun. Oh, Mr. Cop, and it's better than in the streets versing guns. Tell him, mister, tell him, cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down. Say we are just sipping a cup. I said to cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down. Yeah. Beef there, market marrow in a bone. What don't concern you, please leave it alone. 'Cause the grass was made for the cows and ass, and the herb on this land for the use of man. Tell him, mister, tell him, cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down. I said we're just licking a cup. I said to cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down, down, down. Said we are just sipping a cup. I said to cool down your temper, Mr. Cop. We cool down, 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 down. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. The beat stop from bothering me, yeah. Go down, go down, go down, go down, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Cop. So this is a Gregory Isaacs tribute. A couple days ago was Gregory Isaacs Memorial Day, and it happened to be 10 years since he passed. So, rest in peace, Gregory Isaacs, one of the greats to ever do it. one of the great singers, one of the great songwriters. And thanks to everybody who's been donating. I'm accepting donations. The Venmo is Man-Like-Devin. The PayPal is also Man-Like-Devin. And musicians are out of work. And so we got to keep coming on here. And, you know, I love playing. I don't like asking for money. But we do what we got to do. So to everybody who's been donating, thank you. Thank you so, so much. And if you think, you know, you can swing something, it helps more than you know. And if you can't, just sit back and enjoy the music. So we're going to do some more Gregory Isaacs. This is a tune Expanders used to play. And we, in fact, did record this for Vanessa. Did you just feed the dog? Yeah. I already fed him. All right. Well, the dog gets 2 meals today. He's getting a little skinny anyway. All right. Sorry. I heard my dog eating. All right. So this is a tune called My Religion that we recorded for the first Old Time Something Come Back Again album. And we put it on there just as an instrumental. So if you look up that album, there's a tune called Tom's Testimony at the end, where our friend Tom Cook played trombone. It's an instrumental, but it's the rhythm for My Religion by Gregory Isaacs. What's up, Randy? What's up, everyone? Kyle, Mike, Rachel Scott, everybody, Brian. Big up everybody on Instagram. Becky. I never know. Instagram's funny because it tells you who joined, but then like even if they just log right off, you don't know if they're still there. So if you're still there, Becky, hello. Yes, My Religion. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. La da 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 day, yes. La da 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 day, yes. Man of temptation, yes. You're not of my religion, y'all. So please don't make no wrong decision about this congregation, 'cause men without religion just can't be in a righteous man position, Lord. Men of brutality, yes. Show some humanity, yes. Stop pressing us with misery, yes. No chain bound us, still we not free, Lord. La da 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 day, yes. La da 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 day, yes. Boom 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 boom. Men of temptation, yes. You're not of my religion, y'all. So please don't make no wrong decision about this congregation, 'cause men without religion just can't be in a righteous man position, no. Man of brutality, yes. Show some humanity, yes. Stop pressing us with misery, yeah, yeah. No chains bound us, still we not free, Lord. La da 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 day, yeah. La da 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 day, yeah, yeah. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Da dum boom 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 Yes. Man of Religion. My Religion, actually, by Gregory Isaacs. One of the best, man. Kyle Bowers says, release that album on streaming services. You're referring to Old Time Something, Come Back Again, Volume 1 by the Expanders. Well, the thing is, it's all cover songs, and we didn't know how to go about properly licensing those tunes, so we just put the album out for free. You can find it on SoundCloud and YouTube, so I mean, it's streaming on those, but it's not on Spotify and things like that because we never officially got the rights to it. However, I don't see why, sometime in the future we can't maybe get together with some label. Like Easy Star Records helped us put out the second Old Time Something, and they knew how to license everything, so that's why that one's on Spotify and stuff like that, because we actually put it out, legally, whereas the first one was like a bootleg because we didn't have the rights to any of those tunes. So that's the reason it's not on Spotify, but it could be. There's no reason why it couldn't be at some point in the future. Okay, here we go. Sunday Morning, JC Hammer 57. I don't know the whole thing. Just be right. Gregory Isaacs. So I'm doing a Gregory Isaacs tribute right now, and there's a request for Sunday Morning. Let me see how much I know. And Guitar Wear, I did Night Nurse. Water Princess, I did Night Nurse already. But if you guys hang out, maybe I'll end with it again. Who knows? I did Night Nurse. But Sunday Morning, let's see. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning. Just because I fell in love on a Sunday morning. I fell in love. She was between 18 and 21. And we had something special going on. That's about all I know of it right now, but there you go. Sample of Sunday Morning. And were those lyrics the correct lyrics? Gregory Isaacs has so many tunes that go from like A to B minor or something like that, that sometimes they run together in my head. But how about this? Let me do a tune. This is a Gregory Isaacs tune called Warriors. And this is a heavy roots tune. Listen to my version of it, but then go look up Warriors by Gregory Isaacs if you don't know it, because the band on that is just like that's just one of these prototypical, like, you're gonna play roots reggae, listen to this and try to emulate it. So here we go. Warriors, 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 all your little warriors, warriors, all your little warriors. How you all go tell ya now? Where you all go tell ya now? You're fighting and killing your brother each day. Where you all go tell ya now? I know you just won't get away. Where you all go tell ya now? Love is your cry and war is your meaning. Where you all go tell ya? And by your works you get your pay. Where you all go tell ya now? 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 Warrior, warriors, every day you just keep on doing wrong. Where you all go tell John and say that you are mighty and strong. Where you all go tell John, love is your word and you deal with violence. Where you all go tell John, and you should surely go in silence. Where you all go tell John now? Where you all go tell John now? Where you all go tell ya now? Where you all go tell ya now? Got to know what you're gonna say right now. Warrior. warriors. Got to know what you're gonna say. Alright, warrior, till that day. Alright, warrior. Where you all got tell John now? Warriors by Gregory Isaacs. So right now you're in tune to the Gregory Isaacs tribute by me, Man-Like-Devin. It was Gregory Isaacs Memorial Day a couple days ago, October 25th. And so I thought it would be great to play some Gregory tunes. So I want to do this medley right here. Let's see, if anybody can name all 3 songs in this medley, so wait for the end, write them down as you get them. And if you can name, yes, Rachel says, I do love a battle song. Warriors. It's a battle song. If anyone can name, at the end of this medley I'm about to do, the names of all 3 of these, then I will officially cheers you. So let me not cheers you yet, but I do want to take a drink of this one. By the way, check this out. Reggae Podclash, we got merchandise now. This is a Reggae Podclash mug. You can get these at rootfire.net and go to their store tab. We got shirts and hoodies and t-shirts. I just got my Reggae Podcast hoodie. It's awesome. I love it. All right, so here we go. If you can name all 3 of the songs I'm going to play in this medley, then something very good will happen to you. All right? Oh, what a feeling. Liquor a sip, herb a smoke, and the dance all tight. No call, no boss, no one, no fuss, no fight. Yeah, I say, oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Wonderful feeling I have. Yeah, and they say, oh, what a feeling, oh what a feeling, wonderful feeling I have. Now keep your guess till the end, okay? Now I can recall all my early days of childhood. Some wish us bad, while others wish us good, yeah. Come and say, oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Wonderful feeling I have, yeah. And they say, oh, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. Wonderful feeling I have. Taken from my people, robbed of my liberty. I was tired of the jailhouse, but the jailhouse wasn't tired of me. So every day you take a stop, worried on the old cell block, and all that I can hear the prisoners say, I see people out there, I saw me hear them say. Out there, I saw me and say, rains on my brains, but my brain's gonna feel very slow. Still I got to wait until the evening go. Oh, oh. The reason why it took so long, they took my rights away and gave me wrong. All that I can hear the prisoners say, I see people out there. Yeah, no joke about it. I saw me hear them pray. Ooh, yeah. Please don't you hurt her, though she won't shoot an arrow through my heart. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. The way she love brings sweet, sweet memory. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. 'Cause I don't care what school she been, you see. She's still taking lessons from me. Oui. Oh, she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. Sitting in the back bench, still she's a student of my class. Yes, yes, the way she love brings sweet, sweet memory. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. 'Cause I don't care what school she been, you see. Yes, 'cause she's still taking lessons from me. No joke about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. Sitting in the back bench, still she's a student of my class. The way she love brings sweet, sweet memory. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. And I don't care what school she been, you see. Oh yeah, she's still taking lessons from me. Yeah. Ooh, no joke about it. Lord, yeah. All right, can anyone guess the names of all three songs? Reuben James. Well, look, he might have put out some of these tunes under different names. You got two of them right. That middle one, I know that song is a different name. Let's see if anyone else can get it. So Reuben got two of them, which is Oh What a Feeling, and the last one is Top 10. That middle one, I always knew it as Out Day. So if it was released at Jailhouse and I just don't know it, then boom, you win. Cheers to you, Reuben. Yeah, I always heard it called Out Day. I know he has a song called Jailer Bring Me Water. But like I said, they released these tunes on and even producers would later release like a bootleg and change all the names and stuff like that. So I'm sure you're right. Everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube, hit the share button, hit the like button. Instagram, it's about to kick me off because I'm reaching my hour. So squeeze in one more tune, and if it cuts me off, if it ends, just check back in a few minutes, and I'm going to restart it, okay? I'll post the tip jar stuff right here on Instagram. There we go. And can I, pin that or something? There we go. Boom. Beautiful. Thanks to everybody who's been donating. The Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, and the PayPal is also Man-Like-Devin. And it is putting extra dog food in my dog's bowl. And I really appreciate you all. All right, so let me know if you guys have any requests. I'm gonna play one more Gregory tune, and then do some requests that you might have, and then I got a bunch more Gregory tunes to do as well. So this one is called 1-1 Coco. Big up John Butcher. We love this tune, man. So here we go. Another one of the sickest rhythms you'll ever hear. Go look up 1-1 Coco by Gregory Isaacs. And the name of this tune, 1-1 Coco, is a Estuardo. There you go. Out day. You got it. 1-1 Coco is a Jamaican expression. They say 1-1 Coco full basket, which just means you put your coconuts in the basket one at a time, and eventually you're gonna get a full basket, right? So it means just do things one at a time, and eventually you're gonna reach your goal. So here we go. 1-1 Coco by Gregory Isaacs. Oh yes, I know one of these fine days the table's gonna turn my way. So go on and have your fun. I'll work and wait till my day comes. Now it may be for long, but it won't last forever. No, 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 it will never. 'Cause what you need, I surely ain't got. But old time people say every dog have him 4 o'clock. So go on and have your fun. I'll work and wait till my day comes. 'Cause any man who try hard will make it. Just practice. One Coco full basket. Yeah, yeah. Now it may be for long, but it won't last forever. Oh, no, no, it will never. 'Cause what you need now, I surely ain't got. But old time people say every dog have him 4 o'clock. So go on and have your fun. I'll work and wait till my day comes. 'Cause any man who try hard will make it. Just practice. One Coco full basket. And I want you to know, one Coco full basket. Just practice. One Coco full basket. Like I know you should, Lord. Yes. All right, so Instagram, I'm going to end and then start it up again. So if you're watching on Instagram, please come back in just a minute. And remember, I'm doing a Gregory Isaacs tribute in honor of Gregory Isaacs Memorial Day. All right, Instagram, I'll see you in just a second. And Facebook and YouTube, as always, thank you for bearing with me while I start the Instagram over again, because it does take just a second. And while I'm doing this, I will remind everybody that I'm taking donations. Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, and the PayPal is Man-Like-Devin. Man, when I check the donations afterwards and I see some of the stuff, I'm like, it means so much to me. Just aside from the fact that it's like getting musicians like myself through this time when we make no money, but also just that people are willing to give up a little something to listen to me play guitar. It's really, really awesome. And I thank you all so very much. Oh, don't do this, Instagram. Sometimes my Instagram doesn't like to go live. You son of a bitch. There we go. It's working. And let me just throw this in here, put the little donation info, pin the old comment. There you go. All right. And we're back. Okay, Kyle wants to hear something wrong. What's up? Yes. Lionel. My Thoughts by the Gladiators or Rich Man, Poor Man. Ooh, both of those are beautiful. I could do My Thoughts. Rich Man, Poor Man, Clinton Farron does like every other Sunday on his amazing. That's the best live streaming. There's some amazing live streams going on, man. Chris Murray does his thing. Victor Ruggiero from the Slackers does his thing. And then like every other week, Clinton Farron from the Gladiators. Just to have somebody like that you can just wake up on a Sunday morning here in LA and like turn on your TV and watch Clinton Farron sing for a couple hours. It's amazing. So if you guys haven't been watching that, make sure you do. And here we go. So there's a something wrong request. Let me do that, and Lionel, I'll do my thoughts by the Gladiators for sure. Okay, let me just see. I forget what key I do some of these in. Yes. Yes, the key of D. Here we go. Woohoo! This guitar has trouble staying in tune. I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. People hiding when they know I'll be coming. This kind of feeling, Lord, that won't stop hanging. This day can't find a right road to evening. Oh, only moon lights on into morning. I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. Someone else is finding out I'm searching. Someone is moving on. I'm still waiting, I'm still waiting. My soul can't find a high road to healing. Over the holy and a holy mountain, voices calling, wanting to get some kind of feeling like I used to know. Calling just to pull some kind of love from deep in my heart. Cause it's the last time I'll be coming this highway. I wanna walk some miles with you before we go. Just I wanna tell you something. No, yes. Yes, I must be doing something wrong. Lord, I know I must be doing something wrong. 'Cause everywhere I go, people seem to tell me so. And everything I do, Lord, I just can't get through. Every time I close my eyes, I can see the bright sunrise, but then I open up. Sunset and darkness, I fill my cup. Say yes, I must be doing something wrong. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Good request. Timothy says my 4-year-old's favorite song. She knows every word and is dancing now. Awesome. Excellent. Maybe you could find a happier favorite song. Just kidding. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I wish I could see the dance that's happening. Don't let that be your anthem, little daughter of Timothy. All right, I'm gonna get into some more Gregory Isaacs. So if anyone's just tuning in, I'm doing a Gregory Isaacs tribute, interspersed with your requests of whatever you want to hear. But Gregory Isaacs Memorial Day was a couple days ago, and so I thought it'd be fitting to play. He's got so many great songs that I happen to know. Expanders saw Gregory Isaacs at one of the Sierra Nevada World Music Festivals that we played at. We played at three of them, backing Jamaican artists, and at one of them, it must have been either 2007 or 2008 because he passed away in 2010. We saw Gregory. That's the only time I ever saw him, and it was great. It was great. Me and Butcher always have Little Milkers Valley. What's up? Is that you, Don? I miss you so much, Don. Can't wait to see you. Yeah, me and Butcher always had a little joke because Gregory didn't sing that much. He was great, but like there were certain songs where he'd like give it over to the audience and say your turn. So he'd be like, "Night, your turn," and so we used to make that joke a lot. Okay, this is a tune that Expanders actually recorded for the Old Time Something Volume 2, but it didn't make the cut. But Chris Brennan, big up Chris Brennan from Arise Roots, reminded me of this, and so I definitely wanted to play it. So here we go. This is Gregory Isaacs, Sweeter the Victory. It's one of my favorites, Listen to the lyrics. Hear me, Lord. Lord, my people wanna be free. Just like the blind would like to see. But the harder the battle may be, yeah, the sweeter the victory. Give us faith to face another day, yeah. Guide us in and out along the narrow way. Give us strength, dear Lord, I pray, yeah, that we shall overcome someday. Yes, alright, Lord, give an helping hand and everyone. Yeah, 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 yeah. We do all the work each and every day, yeah. Yet still for all we get no pay. But I know that things won't last this way, yeah, yeah. 'Cause we shall overcome someday, yeah. Lord, my people wanna be free, yeah. Just like the blind would like to see. But the harder the battle may be, the sweeter the victory. Sweeter is the victory. Harder the battle may be, sweeter is the victory. No matter how hard the battle is gonna be, sweeter is the victory. Yeah, yeah. Sweeter the victory. All right, Gregory Isaacs, Sweeter the Victory. Okay, I got one more Gregory tune. So get your non-Gregory requests ready. My little paper towel bandage is falling off. So I'm gonna do one more. You know, Night Nurse is probably his most popular tune, and there's a couple others that he's really well known for. You know, If I Don't Have You got sampled by, I'm blanking on the hip hop artist that did that. But to me, Gregory's biggest tune was always this one, and it's because, what's up, Ken? To me, Gregory's biggest tune was always this one I'm about to play here because of the movie Rockers. If you've never seen the movie Rockers, I suspect that many of you have, but if you haven't, go like right after this, go watch the movie Rockers. and Gregory Isaacs is one of the actors in it. And there's a scene of him playing this tune live, and to me, this is the biggest. This is the tune I think of when I think of Gregory Isaacs. So, and in a repertoire that's got so many great tunes, it's saying a lot. So this is it. This is my last Gregory tune for the night, and then I'm gonna play whatever you guys want to hear. So here we go. No competition. I'm making my decision. Yes. Now every time I hear the music and I make a dip. Slave master comes around and spank I with his whip. The whip. If I don't get my desire, then I'll set the plantations on fire. My temperature is getting much higher. Got to get what I require. Cause every time we do the work, sometimes we are hurt. Boss never do a thing but hold on to his girl. But if I don't get my desire, then I'll set the plantations on fire. My temperature is getting much higher. Got to get what I require. Now every time I hear the music and I move my hip, steady dip. Slave master comes around and spank I with his whip. Oh whip. Slave master, I'm the shepherd of thy pasture. Said you work me to score, just love me, make me go on. Cause if I don't get my desire, then I'll set the stations on fire. My temperature is getting much higher. Got to get what I require. Slave master, I'm the shepherd of thy pasture. Said you work me to score, just love me, make me go on. Back out with it, cause I'm accustomed to your whip. No whip. And if the chalice is around, I surely take a sip. So Judge, I know I'm through with it. I'm accustomed to your whip. Your whip, please back out with it. Yes, yes. Slave master, I'm the shepherd of the pasture. Yeah. Say you work me to score, just allow me, make me go on. Yeah. And if the chalice is around, I'll surely take a sip. Cause Judge, I know I'm through with it. Yeah, yeah. All right. Big up the late great Gregory Isaacs. Let's make sure I didn't miss any of these tunes. I think that's it. Wow, I played them all. Look at that. Kyle says cool down the pace. I don't think I know it all, right? Let's see. That's one of his biggest though, right? Cool down the pace for me, little woman. You're dubbing it too fast for me. Cool down the pace for me, little woman. That's not how it should be. Yeah, that's about all I know of that one. But man, thank you all for indulging me in this Gregory Isaacs tribute. You know, I love Gregory so much, one of my favorite artists, and it's just so fun to play his tunes. So, that was the Gregory Isaacs tribute. So, let me know what songs you guys want to hear. Let's see. Kyle says Bruno from Old Time Something 2. Rachel says Higher Rank. Let's do Higher Rank first. Brutal is a brutal song to sing, as I've said before. But I'll do it. I love doing Brutal. It's a good... Oh, yeah. Let's do Lionel's first. My thoughts. I'm sorry, bro. You did ask for that. And you know what? Let me look up what key I do my thoughts in, because I actually have that written down. Because my brother and I, at this gig, we were used to do... And hopefully we'll do again once the world returns to some kind of normalcy. We will do it again. But we played my thoughts, so let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, of course I don't have the key written down. Super sick. There's one more place I could check. Thank you everybody who's been donating. Yes, rest in peace, the cool ruler, Mr. Gregory Isaacs. One of the greatest to ever do it. Okay, I found it. Here we go. All right. So this is my thoughts by the Gladiator. Special request to Lionel. And then any Expanders tunes you guys want to hear, any of my new original stuff you want to hear, keep sending the requests. And if I miss it, just put it in there again until I stop being a no-looking singy guy and notice. Huh? Yo, you want to hear that? Okay, cool. I got some requests. I did not play Rumors. Duh, I should have played Rumors. Well, I'll play that in a little bit. How about that? So here we go. By request. You know, this song is special right here because to me this is like the first rap song. Like the way Albert Griffiths sings this first verse, this is rap. He's rapping this, and I don't remember an earlier example of this kind of flow, right? Yeah. Let not your rain or your sunshine refuse to shine on us. Let every word that I say be acceptable in thy sight. The foolish man said in their hearts, there is no God, oh gosh. But as for I will praise thee, oh Jah. When my thoughts are out, oh Jah, put them within. Oh Jah, when my mind is confused, oh Jah, you give I a song to sing, oh Jah. Jah is my light and my salvation, who shall I be afraid of? Be afraid. Ere do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I don't fear no evil, cause I know Jah. So nothing cannot bug I, can never bug I. Going a man free, you are free indeed, yeah, free indeed, yeah. All across the land, I'll be singing to man. We try it again. All across the land, I'll be singing to mankind. Where some of them see things is what mashing up the land, yeah, yeah. It's a tough song, man. The Gladiators are tough. When my thoughts are out, oh Jah, you put them within. Oh Jah, when my mind is confused, oh Jah, you give I a song to sing, oh Jah. Jah is my light and my salvation, who shall I be afraid of? Be afraid of. Ere do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I don't fear no evil, I fear no evil, cause I know Jah. So nothing cannot bug I, can never bug I. Going a man free, when a man are free indeed, yeah, free indeed, yeah. All across the land, I'll be singing to mankind. Where some of them see things is what mashing up the land. Yeah, yes, let not your rain or your sunshine refuse to shine on us. But let every word that I say be acceptable in thy sight. Foolish man said in their hearts, there is no God, oh gosh. But as for I will praise thee, Oh, Jah, here do I walk through the valley of shadow of death. I don't fear no evil. Jah is my light and my salvation. Who shall I be afraid of? Neither the pestilence by night, yeah. Neither pitfalls at noonday, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, special request. That's the Gladiators with my thoughts. Okay, Rachel, you wanted to hear Higher Rank, so let's do that. Big up Long Beach Dub All Stars. And this song will also be on the new Man-Like-Devin acoustic record, which is now finished. And I don't have yes, James Addiction. I'll show you some of these records. Let me play this tune and then let me show you some of these records. Sure. James asks, can I see some of those records in the back? And I do have I keep my LPs back here. I have a lot more 7 inches than I do LPs, but so you can kind of see, like, that's my record. That's like, there's 8 shelves. You can only see the top 4, I think, over here, but there's 8 shelves full of LPs over there. And there's a request for me to break some out, so I'll do that. But let me do Higher Rank. Anyway, I was saying, my album's done. I don't have a release date yet, but I did make some progress in figuring out who is going to release it. So I can't announce that yet, but it's someone you all know, and it makes a lot of sense. And so, you know, either in Q1 or Q2, for all your corporate American people, you know what that means. In Q1 or Q2, I'm sorry, in Q2 or Q3 of 2021, my album will come out. So, here we go. Higher Rank. Step it together in a higher rank. We want everyone, child, woman, or man. Let's join together in a higher rank. Battle is hard, victory sweet. Love overdue to the youth of the streets. Now child out in all the separate ways. Things are mash up all of the youth of nowadays. So everyone, child, woman, or man. Let's flash it together in a higher rank. We want everyone, child, woman, and man. Let's come together in a higher rank. Now them gone so long, just who them lost after vanity. Some cry out, say they just can't see what this life's supposed to be. So everyone, child, woman, and man, let's come together in a higher rank. We want everyone, child, woman, and man. Let's join up together in a higher rank, yeah. Battle is hard, victory sweet. Love overdue to the youth of the streets. Now I've gone out in all the separate ways. Certain things for your mash up all of the youth nowadays. Some go on so long with their hearts in misery. Some say, Lord, what a mystery, how this life's supposed to be. So everyone, child, woman, and man, join up together in a higher rank. We want everyone, child, woman, and man. Let's step it together in a higher rank. We want everyone, everywhere on Jalan. Move together in a higher rank. We want everyone, child, woman, and man. Whoa, whoa, sa-na-na-na-na. Yeah, higher rank. So as I said, that will be on my acoustic record, but if you can't wait that long, or even if you can, go listen to, it's also on the new Long Beach Dub All Stars record. That's the one tune I contributed to that, and Opie sang it and crushed it. So go check out Long Beach Dub All Stars Higher Rank. What's that? Oh yeah, okay. All right, Vanessa has a request for the answer. So this will probably be these two songs might be right next to each other on the record. So, um, yes, yes, there are harmonies. There's a question. Will you have harmonies on the chorus vocals for Higher Rank? I can already hear them. LOL. Um, yes, there's harmonies all over my record. The record is it's acoustic, but it's more. I don't want to say produced because it's really raw, but there's more to it. There's more of a bigger there's a bigger production, I guess, than just this. There's a bingy drum. My brother plays upright bass on the whole thing. He plays either lead guitar on or banjo on every song. I do a bunch of harmonies. I add a bunch of like organ bubble, not on organ though, on guitar. The album is totally acoustic. There's no electric instruments on it, so that and that's it's truly an acoustic record. But sometimes you might hear like, oh, is that an organ bubble? But no, that's a guitar playing like the bubble like this, which is something that, as far as I know, John Butcher and I invented that back in the day, like trying to make two people sound fuller together and sound like reggae. Other people might have done it. I've never heard anyone else do the guitar organ bubble thing. And I say that just to big up John Butcher. But yeah, anyway, yes, there will be harmonies. As usual, I have very long-winded answers. This is another tune that will be on the record called The Answer. And this one's kind of like autobiographical in a way. Good Lord, you have some mercy. This is the answer to the question. Whenever ask me where me get it from, true me never born growing at this. True me never christened the reason in this. Cause a little youth say at the age of 10, they have a little brethren where them call Big Ben. Him let off a tape full of roots and culture, carry the words and sound and power of the suffering youth in the ghetto. And he tear down a man like stereo. Me never know what kind of music would a scary you. Me never know what kind of music would a carry you. Now when they pick it up, it gone already. Oh, now when me find it, say them hold on steady. He said to throw away your knife, your hatchet and your gun. Big up the right and hold everyone. Kinda love with them roots and culture. Carry the words and sounds and power of the suffering youth in the ghetto. Me never know what kind of music carry love. So, hey, me never born growing at this. True, we never christened the reason in this. Cause me child along, we have to sing a love song. As me child along, we have to sing a love song. If I was the song, me say the dance all gone. Well, it's someone that make the dance all gone. Heavy, heavy roots champion. This is the answer to the old question. In the poor people rights, Babylon you're wrong. Oh gosh, you're wrong. In the poor people rights, wicked Babylon, me say you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Big request, special dedication to each and every one. To everyone we make the good ganja run. Right on our foundation selection, top specialist Studio One. This is the answer to the question, where you get it from. Cause sound carry over the ocean, and it a carry over the sea, and it carry over hills and mountains, into the valley of the ungodly. Look now, well it's sun to make the dance all gone. As we child along, we have to sing a love song. Big, big request, special dedication. Roots reggae music take over and gone. Cause sound carry over the ocean, and it a carry over the sea. Sound nice with a fat stick of sense. And with that, with tobacco, call it right, you know. Good Lord, you have some mercy. This is the answer, yes, unto the question. Well, them ask me where me get it from. The answer. All right. Real Sensi OG. Yes, what's up, man? We got a link soon. Is true. Big up to you. Rachel says, is Q3 Banjo Summer? I don't even know if I get that, but it's funny. Why? Why is that Q3?
Didn't you say Q3 or Q4?
Yeah, but oh, Banjo Summer. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not as smart as my wife is. That was good. All right. Lionel wants to hear Sincerely, and Vanessa wants to hear Sincerely. Oh, I forgot to mention my dad is going to be on my record too. He plays harmonica on one tune. But this is a tune that my brother. Is that my mom, by the way? Hello, mom. Um, Pam underscore 200. That's my mom. Um, yeah, so check this out. This is a song my brother wrote that I really love. It's called Sincerely. Ready? Dum 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 da dum dum da dum stum stum stum. Last night I stood beneath your window, calling up to you. You couldn't hear, or you don't care. I don't know. This morning I am all alone, pacing in my room. What will I do? Oh, without you, I don't know. I don't know if you were longing for a love from long ago. Don't just leave me here to wonder underneath your dark window. If you lost the love you have for me, come out and tell me so. I'm begging you. Until you do, I don't know. Just yesterday we walked and talked about our wedding day. You said I do. Well, was that true? I don't know. My mama told me, son, don't ever let it get away. It seems you're gone. If I am wrong, let me know. I recall the day you promised that our love would grow and grow. Now you left me here to wonder, calling up from down below. Sign your letters with sincerely. Leave out the externals, I'm telling you. Until you do, I don't know, no, 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 I recall the day you promised that our love would grow and grow. Now you left me here to wonder, calling up from down below. Sign your letters with sincerely. Leave out the externals, I'm telling you. Until you do, I don't know. Stand down, down, stand down, slam down, slam down. Yeah. That is a tune called Sincerely by the great Patrick Morrison, who is my brother, my little brother, and he is up north right now picking weed. Because he's a musician too, and we're all out of work. And believe me, if I could be up there with him, I would. But they only needed two people, and I wasn't one of those two. And so I'm here playing for you and annoyingly asking for donations, and I appreciate everyone who's been donating. The donating spot is Venmo, and the Venmo is Man-Like-Devin, or you can do PayPal, which is also Man-Like-Devin. If you're having trouble with each, let me know. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's helping people send me money. So let me know. But thank you everybody so much, and if you can't swing it, don't even worry about it. I know we're all struggling right now. James Addiction, what's your favorite reggae album? You like Revolution's Count Me In? Yeah, that's a great record. I'm more of an old school Jamaican dude, you know? I love Revolution. I love all the new stuff, but I'm an old school reggae guy. And it's funny because people talk about, like, what's your favorite reggae album? And the format of reggae was a lot different from American music and English music, especially in the 70s and 80s, because a lot of the greatest music existed only as a 7-inch single and didn't come out on like an LP. And then later on, someone would release it like as a full compilation or something. So it's like the Ethiopians are like my favorite reggae group. But if someone's like, oh, what's your favorite Ethiopians album? I don't really have one because their best stuff was only released on 7-inch and then later on like compiled on some compilations and stuff like that. But you know, as far as like a reggae record, I've got a top 20 for sure. You know, and anything in that top 20 is gonna do the job. You know, if we want to talk about one, I'll just let's see. Okay, this one right here is the first one I saw that happens to be in my top 20. This is Jacob Miller, and it's an album called Killer Miller. This is a great record. I happen to have 3 copies of it. I've got 2, and Vanessa has 1. Yeah, the Abyssinians, Sata Masagana. That's in the top 20. Jacob Killer Miller. I don't know if Killer is on Spotify or not, but like it's definitely on. You know, you can find it. But this is, since you asked, this is definitely in my top 20. Which is, you know, every album in my top 20 I like just as much as every other album. So, Jacob Miller, the album called Killer. It's all killer, no filler. So, what's that? Yeah, Heart of the Congos. You know, Culture, Two Sevens Clash. Both the Burning Spear Studio One albums. Marcus Garvey by Burning Spear. Hail Him by Burning Spear. Man, you know. So James Addiction, this is what I'll tell you and I'll tell everybody. Go follow me on Twitch, Man-Like-Devin on Twitch. If you don't have it, install the app. It's just real quick. Because I used to do a lot of like Instagram live DJ stuff with all my vinyl, but then Instagram started like catching on. Like they recognize when a song is like someone owns the copyright and they'll kick you off. Twitch doesn't really do that. So I want to, yeah, Jacob Miller's on Spotify, but like Jacob Miller's kind of hit and miss. You know what I mean? Like you can't just click on any Jacob Miller. So the album Killer might not be on there, but go, if you look it up on YouTube, you'll find the whole thing. Anyway, everybody go follow me on Twitch because I want to do a live DJ thing soon. And I'm just going to do it sometime soon, even if there's only like 1 or 2 people watching it, because I think Twitch lets you like post the video to your thing afterwards. But follow me on Twitch, and it's Man-Like-Devin, and I'm going to do like a DJ party sometime very soon. All right, so let's do... I feel like there's a request I missed. On Twitch, my name is Man-Like-Devin. Man-Like-Devin. D-E-V-I-N, and it's all one word. All right. There's a request for I Have a Party. Let's do that. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you it put me in trouble, man. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you it put me in trouble, man. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do. I try to make peace, but they turn a war. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. I have a party the other night. I wanna tell you, put me in trouble, man. Everybody come running, everybody come pushing, everybody come looking for what. Ballsy Man says, My Religion by the Cool Ruler. So I already played My Religion. I did all the Gregory Isaacs tunes already. I did about, I don't know, 15 or 16. And now I'm rounding out, you know, I try to go 2 hours each time, and I'm rounding it out with some requests. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay on YouTube. Go to Rootfire's YouTube, you know, look up Man-Like-Devin Songbook Sessions, and I played My Religion. It's in there. I would play it for you again, but I don't want to make everyone sit through the same song twice, even though it is very nice. Should I play a song since we were talking about this Jacob Miller record? Oh, by the way, James Addiction, you were asking about Revolution. I don't know if you're hip to every Saturday night, every other Saturday night now, myself and my co-host Roger Revis do a podcast called the Reggae Pod Clash, and we had Eric Rachmani on from Revolution a couple months ago. You can go check that out on YouTube too. Just search like Reggae Pod Clash Eric Rachmani or something, and go watch that episode. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a tune from this Jacob Miller. Huh? They're asking for what? Okay. Oh, do I have any Canty Spence on vinyl? There you go. Just that one tune. Just I Have a Party. I have the 7-inch. That's the only Canty Spence I know of. Do you know of other Canty Spence? If so, please, like, that's the kind of thing, right? Like, we're so in American music, we're so like, if someone hears an artist they're like, oh, what's your favorite album by him? But it doesn't work that way in reggae because there is no Canty Spence album as far as I know. He's just got that one tune, and that's it. Did you ever have Steve Jacobo? We're going to. Steve's a good friend of mine. Expanders did 3 national tours with Tribal Seeds. And Steve's my brother, man. I love Steve. We'll definitely have him on. Or one of the Tribal Seeds guys. I know Steve doesn't love like doing interviews too much. Yeah, so let's do a song from here, from this Jacob Miller album you were asking about. This one's called Mrs. Brown. Good morning, Mrs. Brown. How is your daughter? Good morning, Mrs. Brown. How is your daughter? She looks so good. She make me smile. She looks so good. She make me smile. All I have is on my mind. Jalove, 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 jalove her so. Jalove, 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 jalove her so. Yes, jalove her so. Yes, jalove her so. Jalove her so. Good morning, Mrs. Brown. How is your daughter? Good morning, Mrs. Brown. How is your daughter? She looks so good. She make me smile. She looks so good. She make me smile. All I have is just to show her my love. Listen, jalove, 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 jalove her so. Jalove, 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 jalove her so. Yes, jalove her so. Jalove her so. Yes, jalove her so. Give praises. All right, by request, Jacob Miller. Here we go. Let's see. Let me know what you guys want to hear. I got about 10 more minutes. Play whatever you guys want if I know it. Thank you guys all so much for the donations you're making. Oh, there's a request for Put Those Fools. All right, let's do that. This is a tune that we did on, that Expanders did on Old Time Something Volume 2. And it's by a group called The Titles. They actually did have quite a few songs, The Titles. Oh, Rachel. No, I didn't. Remind me about that during the week, please. And I definitely will do that. I love that tune. Oh, and Iron Sharpening Iron. Okay. Oh, look at that. My mom telling me stuff I didn't know. My mom says that song I just played is a reference to Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter from 1964, 65. I had no idea, Mom. That's awesome. Who did that? Who's the original artist? Do you know? Ooh, requests coming in. Okay, so let me do put those fools, and then I'll do these requests. Put those fools in the matter, pour them in a golden water. You get fuller, yes, they don't know the ruler. No, put those fools in a matter, pour them in a holy water. Fuller, they don't know the cooler. Every day the little men are trying to hold up my friends, yeah. Every day they are trying to bring out the offense, Lord. And I am sure they don't have common sense, so put those fools in a matter, pour them in a golden water. They get fuller, yes, they don't know the ruler, Lord. Put those fools in a matter, pour them in a golden water. They get fuller, yes, they don't know the cooler, yes, Lord. It takes 10 wise men to bring one fool. So you got to hook yourself. Yes, you got to play it cool. You got to hook yourself, cause you are blockhead immune. Put those fools in a matter, burn them in a golden water. You get fuller, hey. Alright, they don't know the ruler. Ooh, Lord, they call me the ruler. They call me the cooler. Wrap up in that one hand, can you see? Wow, I learned something new every week. That's awesome. Thank you, Mom, and thank you, Ken. I had no idea about that. Did you know that, Vanessa? Huh? Herman's Hermits. I knew Jacob Miller was a Herman's Hermit fan. I knew it. Ooh, and now, okay, here we go, Mom and Ken. What about this? Scott Bickford says, I believe that Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter, was by Tom Courtney before Herman's Hermits, but Double H made it popular. What do you guys know about that? Anybody want to refute that? You know, that's what I love about these things. My Gregory Isaacs tributes turn into a deep dive into Herman's Hermits and the obscure roots therein. That's awesome, though. I had no idea that was the case. There's a Wailing Souls request. We're going to have the Wailing Souls back on. I know they couldn't make it the other day, but they're going to be back on November 7th, I want to say. I'm not sure if I have that right. There's a request for any Peter Tosh song and some Mighty Diamonds. Cheekies! What's up, Cheekies? My brother Cheekies. Mighty Diamonds, eh? We can do some Mighty Diamonds. Well, let me do this Peter Tosh. There's a request for any Peter Tosh. And that always... any Peter Tosh leaves the door open for me to do some of my favorite Peter Tosh. So let's see. I really do love this Peter Tosh tune. Huh? Ooh, Cheekies. Alright, hold on, everybody. When Cheekies makes a request like this, I might have to push it to the front of the line. He's requested a song that's an old song that I wrote in like high school. I'm gonna do as much of it as I can. Oh man, alright. Well, let's just try it. What the hell? line, line. Feel it all like rain. I never meant to cause you pain and life. Halls of open cries. I always made the omens die and lie. Silent eye, divine. Riverside for life. Yes, that's Cheeky for Cheekies. Tune called. Well, the original is Silent Eye, but now it's just called Riverside for Life. I think that is a great way to close it out. Thank you all for joining. Rest in peace, the cool ruler, the man like Gregory Isaacs, one of the best to ever do it. Thank you all for listening to my tribute. Was it ever recorded? No, there's no full version, man. There's so many tunes from the old days. We were it. You know, I'll take that responsibility on myself. Every project I was ever in for the first 15 years of my musical life, 10 years of my musical life was just terrible at ever recording anything. Thankfully, you know, I have since gotten better, but no. But who knows? Maybe one day, Cheekies and I and Butcher will do a Riverside for Life recording. It should definitely happen. All right, y'all. Thanks to everybody who donated. The Venmo's Man-Like-Devin. The PayPal is Man-Like-Devin. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, like I said, big up to Gregory Isaacs, one of the best singers, best songwriters in Jamaican music, most prolific and highest quality. So until next time, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Be good to each other. Next Tuesday is a fucking crazy day, huh? It's election day. I feel like I should be here for that. And we can have a heart attack together, or we can celebrate together, or we can wait for 3 weeks later just to let the Supreme Court fuck us all over together. But we'll do it together. Whatever happens, we're in this together.